Welcome back to Chai Chat, where we are trying to understand to be or not to be in Europe. And now we have reached very quickly, we want to talk about the Commonwealth and what is it in it for countries like India. How will it impact globally? Quickly. Well, who would want to start? Sir, please.
I think Commonwealth will be stronger if Britain is stronger. And but Britain being in Europe, in EU, Commonwealth will actually get better. Most of the Commonwealth, including Canada, Canadian, Australian, and Indian, have said Britain is better off remaining in the EU. So therefore, a strong partner is good for the Commonwealth, rather than just a small partner, who is on his own. So I think it'll be good, and the citizens of Commonwealth are allowed to come to this country as long as they have the necessary qualification. Immigration will never close, but for the right type of people, people who we require.
So, gateway to EU. That's the big question. Even Prime Minister Modi said that.
You might have the head of the Commonwealth, maybe the Queen, but actually the Commonwealth is so much gone are the days when Britain was this figurehead of the Commonwealth, and just to be able to open up so the African members of the Commonwealth, the coffee growers, for example, where the EU put punitive tariffs on to protect the German processing industries where they process coffee. It means that African farmers that grow coffee are deliberately impoverished by this protectionism.
Okay, I want to quickly ask. I want to say, it's not an either-or situation, is it? It's not an either-or.
No, but we do need to be breaking down trade barriers. We need to be breaking down trade barriers and looking up, not looking down at this little European side sense of things, but looking up to the world.
Paul, the EU and the US dominate the World Trade Organization. For better or for worse, it will be very hard for the UK to do much about that. That said, it might be able to be more nimble in some other areas and seek
Do you think we could make European plane if we were not part of the EU? The heavy industry, there's space, we're collaborating on space, shipbuilding, aerospace, all the big industry, defense, we will never be able to do it on our own with the way America is. We will not be able to compete with America or Japan or China if we're not part of the EU.
Okay, on that note, we have he has made his point of why in EU. Now, please make your case in 30 seconds. Wind up case on overall.
Because I'm really
and this has to be from the common man on the road point of view.
I'm really confident and optimistic and outward-looking about our future as an independent country with the 5th biggest economy in the world. We've got the 4th largest military power. We have a permanent seat on the UN Security Council. We're probably the best at soft power in terms of international development, the BBC World Service and all of these sort of things. We're in the right time zone for business. We speak the language of business. This is why how much bigger, how much more influential do we need to be able to look back, look out to the world and trade with the world?
Okay, Alok, you and then Lance, because we have to balance it out.
My heart tells me that I want to be part of an outward-looking country that is at the centre of things, which is setting the agenda in Europe and not on the sidelines. And that's the sort of country I want for my kids and other people's kids. And that's why I say vote to remain in.
People vote to leave the EU. They should champion that. That is democracy. It should be championed. And for Britain, we have so many great things going for us. We have more Nobel Prize winners than any country in Europe. We are leaders in finance, in food, in the arts and the sciences. I think we have a remarkable future ahead of us, and I think when we lead the way, others in Europe will follow, and we'll have a new relationship for the 21st century, and a really positive one.
If you vote to leave, you will find you will be obeying much more EU law than perhaps you anticipate at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Finally,
You okay?
if we leave, this is a warning, Scotland may leave us, and Northern Ireland may leave us as well. It will be a serious threat to the Union also. So therefore, leaving is just not easy as we think.
Well, I'm not sure I'll agree, but all I'll say is that it's no small coincidence that in the last week, where the government haven't been able to throw the machinery at it, people have been allowed to think for themselves, and actually it's 50-50, it's neck and neck.
Okay, brilliant, yes. This is one thing I do agree with. It's 50-50 and neck and neck, and I still would not say whether I stand confused or I have decided here, but I have decided, actually. And so should you. Somehow get your head around the facts and do decide. But at this point, I would like to read something that some people would not know who can vote. So this is from the website, that British, Irish, Commonwealth citizens over 18 who are residents in the UK, along with UK nationals living abroad who have been on the electoral register of UK for the past 15 years, and the members of House of Lords and Commonwealth citizens in Gibraltar are also eligible to vote. So please do vote. It is very, very crucial. We do understand there's too much an overwhelming debate coming here, but somehow take your time out, read, and do go and vote. It's very crucial for the country and very crucial for the future of our kids. So on that note, I would need to sign off on Chai Chat. So to be or not to be is the question that we shall be dealing with for the next week, definitely. And please do send me your feedback on my Twitter handle @LavinaTandon, or you can write to me on chaichat@ashtak.com. Thank you very, very much for joining us on this platform every week. Thank you, God bless, and take care.